بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So now we're moving on to حرفا الاستفهام, the two particles of استفهام. So we have the 11th type. الأول is حمزة نحو أنتم أعلم بالله ونحو أكفرتم بعد إيمانكم. We got two examples here. One is to show جملة اسمية, one is to show جملة فعلية. So حمزة الاستفهام is a حرف, it has no محل من الإعراب. It can come both on جملة اسمية and جملة فعلية. The second is هل, again فهل أنتم منتهون is جملة اسمية. هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون is جملة فعلية. It can occur on both of them. There's nothing new in here which has not come in al-wusta before. And here's a few more additions. حمزة للتصديق. What does تصديق mean? Yes or no question, polar questions. أتقولون على الله ما لا تعلمون. Now this example is interesting because it's not a real question, this is a rhetorical question, isn't it? So you wouldn't really give an answer. But nonetheless, the response normally for it would be yes or no. Correct? So because it would be yes or no, so أتقولون على الله ما لا تعلمون, yes or no would then be تصديق. والتصور. Sometimes you can have a tasawwur as well. Tasawwur means a non-polar question, meaning you don't want a yes or no, you want an actual word. So for example, you can have tasdeeq, ataquluna, you say yes or no, na'am wallah, even though it's a rhetorical question there, you don't have an answer, but you, in theory you could. And tasawwur means you want to say one of two options. So for example, he's saying here, أَأَرْبَابٌ مُتَفَرِّقُونَ خَيْرٌ أَمِ اللَّهُ الْوَاحِدُ الْقَهَّارُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala quotes Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. What do you say? أَرْبَابٌ مُتَفَرِّقُونَ Allahul Wahidul Qahar. Tell me which one is better. So tasawwur. Give me the answer in one of these two options. This is polar. This is a non-polar question. It's not yes or no. It's rather, we'll say, Allahul Wahidul Qahar khayrun. Are you following? Does that make sense? And hal is for tasdeeq only. So the particle a can be used in both structures, polar, non-polar, tasdeeq and tasawwur. Tasdeeq is polar, and this is called non-polar. Non-polar. And hal is only for polar, meaning yes or no. هل أنبئكم بشر من ذلك مثوبة عند الله. Should I not tell you of something worse than this in eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or worse in terms of consequences? So you can't have هل زيد قام أم أمر. It can't be for tasdeeq, it's only for tasawwur. Acha. Another noteworthy point is Hamza comes on ijab and nafi. Hamza comes what? On affirmative and negative. For example, alam nashrah laka sadrak. Have you not opened up your heart for you? Have you not made your heart open and clear and content on the matter? But hal only comes on ijab. You never get hal on a negative. So Hamza is more flexible in terms of like the way it can be used. Yes, hal is only comes on. You can't say halla. Halla becomes another meaning altogether. Hal lam taf'al. You don't get that. You say alam taf'al. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil, etc., etc. Okay? When you have Hamza with an harfu atf, what happens then? Hamza comes even before the harfu atf. But hal comes after. You say hal wa ataka. What do you say? Wa hal ataka. But you say wa aman. You say awaman. You following? So here, you say the Hamza comes here, and the atf comes after it. So here, you have the harfu atf here, the harfu atf here. But then you have the waw comes after, and here the waw comes before. So Hamza has that khususiyah. It comes even before the atifa. Are you following? Achha, those are some rules regarding the harfa al-istifham. The rest of this have been discussed in details in al-wusta fi an-Nahw. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.